Why would I want to take the pump off to do it before the pressure test? What am I looking underneath? What's underneath the water pump?
You got that seal.
The drive shaft seal. So it's impossible to see if there's any bubbles if I don't take this off, okay?
Correct. Correct. Because the seal is up under.
Drive shaft seal. So this may come apart easy or it may not. There's a 50-50 chance. This has been, obviously you see all the shit that was in here. That's from sitting for a long period of time.
Okay, remove the pump.
There's the water pump impeller. All right, so this is an old style. The old style has the O-ring underneath the crankshaft.
Yeah.
The new ones don't. There you go. See the housing inside.
What about the housing?
Oh, it's just rust. It's just from sitting. It's just from sitting.
But
the impeller, look how bad this impeller is. That's, remember when we put the new one on, it looked like this? Look at this. This is actually no good. All right, so now I gotta take the bottom plate out. That's your wear plate. There's your drive shaft seal right there. Okay?
That's the seal.
Full of salt.
All right, you guys know how to do this. Hook this up and pressure test it.
Still draining a little bit. Is that okay? Or?
Yeah, that should be enough. Put that bottom one in there first.
It's a situation like this where you need to flush inside like
Once I know where the sensors leak, where the seal's leaking, then I would definitely flush it. How would I flush it? I'd add gear oil from the top. There you go. All right, so hook up the pressure tester. So someone get the soap, hit all the seals with the soap. Let's see where it's leaking from. Remember, you got a seal here, seal on the inside of the carrier, and you have a seal on the prop shaft.
No, wait, later.
How much?
15 pounds.
15 pounds.
15 pounds.
Got a leak here.
It's already leaking?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, there you go. The drive shaft's leaking. Now,
Okay.
this shaft does move.
Rotate it.
So keep going.
16
Yeah, it's leaking. That drive shaft seal's back. Okay, so now that we know that, let's take the pressure out and let's take the drive shaft seal out. Well, not out, but let's pop the drive shaft cover, just so you see it. Okay?
Do you ever put it in gear and spin the prop?
Oh, absolutely.
While doing it too?
Yeah.
See, before I put it on, I move everything because it's moving. It may leak when it moves, but not when it's sitting still. So I turn the prop one direction. Normally I don't even need it. I just do it by hand.
Oh, you just turn it here.
Yeah, and I move it around and just to see if it leaks. So now that we have the oil out.
Danny, what about this seal?
Yeah, well, so now you guys remember, this is the weakest seal. So after we replace that seal, you have to do it again. Now it may leak there. Once you get more than one seal, you got to reseal the whole thing. But if it's just the drive shaft seal, I can replace the drive. And the nice thing, it's only, remember the labor, what I tell you guys, the labor rate's 2 hours to do a water pump, right? This is right underneath the water pump, so the grunt of the labor is already done. This is why I tell you, they have to do the water pump no matter what. I don't give a shit if they don't want to do the water pump because I have to take the water pump off anyway. So we replace the water pump and I charge them a half hour extra. Once you see how easy this comes apart, I charge them a half hour extra plus, so now it's 2.5 hours plus the part. Okay, get the other one off. So remember, to get things off, the key is to get it to move, right? This is how you get it to move. It ain't gonna move right now. So I'll come here. I just moved it now. See the angle that I have it? Watch this. See I have 2 corners coming out? That was the easiest half hour of your life, right? Pull this completely out. All right. So look, things you need to look for. The housing, you don't want any broken pieces on the housing. That's what holds the seal. You have one seal that faces up to keep the water out, one seal faces down to keep the oil in. There's an O-ring here. See, as the engine's moving, it's pumping oil and circulating oil through little crevices and it lubricates. Here's your needle bearings. See the needle bearings? It's in a cage. Okay? So if I was to change this, if you go by the book, you have to put this and there's an extractor and if I go like this, on the seal, not on the housing, and I put this on the vise that I have space, bam, it comes right out. Then you clean the surface areas inside. I install a new seal with a seal installer. I put Loctite all around the metal because you don't want this spinning with the shaft. So the Loctite kind of prevents that, okay? Now, if you clean the inside and it's lot pitted, it needs a new housing.